really important to me, what's really, really important, is that I stand for truth and justice and the Australian way. How believable is that not? As a presenter, we all get the opportunities at some point to present, whether it's at BNI, whether it's to prospective clients, and we stand before them and we tell them that there are certain things that we live and die by, certain philosophies, certain principles, but yet we have to read them. It's so important to make that connection and to be credible. Because here's one thing that I've learned. As business owners and speakers, we have one thing and one thing only: credibility. And if we're not seen as being credible with our audience, with our listeners, with our potential clients, then we really have nothing. If you're going to stand before a client and tell them that your principles are this, this, and this, it needs to come from the heart. It needs to connect. It can't be read off a piece of paper. Because if it's being read off a piece of paper, it's not ingrained. It's not who you are. And so I'm going to encourage you, as you search, as you develop who you are as a business owner and what you stand for, that those principles, those philosophies, those key words are coming from here, via here, and not from a piece of paper. When you're presenting, the importance, I can't understate the importance of making that connection with your audience. And when you're opening, when you're speaking for the first time, you need to be looking at them. You need to be memorizing what you're saying, what's important. And your sentences, if you're reading off a piece of paper, you need to be looking at your audience at the end of the sentence. Because that's where the point, the impact is. That's when you need to be making the eye connection. And I hasten to use the word contact. I believe it's eye connection. The eyes are the window to the soul. And so when we're networking, when we're speaking, when we're promoting our businesses and indeed other people's businesses, why we're here, we need to make sure it's coming from here and we're making that connection.